Hello everybody, it's me Roku back with some more Elo Darius gameplay. Now, I've been informed that there are a bunch of changes coming to the game in the next patch, so I'm not too sure exactly when, but it was announced on Twitter and I saw all the changes myself. Anyway, this video is going to be a bit different because I only have the beginning 3 hours dedicated to the Darius matches, but the last hour is just me talking about every single change that's been added to the game, or that will be added to the game, in terms of the item changes and their consequences on League of Legends. So I've organized it in a way where I talk about the bruiser items first, because that is the most relevant thing to you guys. But I talk about all the changes in general, and at the end I give my take on how this is going to reflect in the meta. Anyway, I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye, for now. I'm not sure if the UI has changed or something.
Noxus will rise.
No, the bows aren't this patch. If you guys want, and I'll honestly just do this, but at the end of the video, I'm gonna probably explain what all the item changes are and what they mean for Darius. So I suppose just watch the video and stick around for all that.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Buddy, I ain't taking no auto attacks. Oh, there we go. That should be a great amount of damage.
Carve a path.
That's rough, buddy. And here we go. Can't get behind the minions, not get hit by his boomerang. I could go for a hook level 1 cheese, but I doubt it would work. I'd have lethal tempo. Not too bad though. How much more time to go through?
With overwhelming force.
Get away from me, creature!
My destination is clear.
Should've gone for the Q first then, but it hasn't done too much, and like it doesn't change too much. I should not have drank that pot, honestly. That's such a waste. That could come into handy in an all-in. We have a decent little gank going here. Potentially. If only Homeboy was a bit quicker. It's a tad too late now. He went for the farm instead of the gank. Which, I mean, I don't know. There's a chance it doesn't work out in a kill. But I mean, I have 2 stuns. I could pretty much, like, guarantee it, right? Okay, bot lane. They lost their flashes, but at least they survived, so that's good. Cannon wave. Don't mind recalling here. Let's get some damage, and I'll pick up a Revo pot in case this poke does get a bit oppressive. Especially once it gets, like, more damage and stuff. I'll try to brute force a fight here to attempt to kill him. It's gonna be a rough recall afterwards, but it will give us the lead, so that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, let's slow this down. Maybe force a TP or something, at the very least.
Never retreat.
It didn't even flash.
Strength above all.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Let's just try to heal up. He's gonna have TP, you know. Let's hope I can get a fight with my ultimate, because otherwise it's gonna be quite rough to win it. We have half the health as him, and he has extra armor. That sucks. He flashed into my... Oh, and he just barely survived. Ah, that's gross. That's gross. That's gross. I should have gone for Q flash Turk, where I let him into the center Q and then flash to land it on him to kill him. Or just run at him. Alright, now we can just get away now. If he dodges this! Oh! Ghosting! Nice. We got it, bro. We got it. Let's get a crash in. Try to see if I can cut him off like this and get a kill on the Samumu. He went for the vision plant. Unlucky. We're definitely behind now. I mean, it's a kill for the kill. And we got 2 kills out of the lane. 1 for me, 1 for Hecarim, so I'm not too mad.
Destination is clear.
How's that one land on me? Is he not gonna ult? Okay. If I can just get 1 hook, I should be able to put him to bed. I have flash advantage. Gets so much like move speed from just existing though. So it's a little rough.
Stay alert.
I should just queued, but I wanted to dunk him. Taste my steam.
With overwhelming force.
Should that has a should I have English? Should I have that as a quote for the champion for when I redo the voices? Look at here.
I will not rest.
Oh, let's recall and shop. Not much else to do really.
Never retreat.
By the way, this definitely is a Stridebreaker match. Stride makes Gnar killable in the side lane, and it helps me kind of maneuver around these guys a bit. Trappers don't really work too much because they have so much CC. They can very easily just hold me down and one-shot me. So I kind of need extra move speed to maneuver better. Also, he's in trouble. Ult out, ult here, ult here, no, ult there! Yeah, not the most wise fight. Given that I wasn't even there. Tried to do what I could. Wasn't enough. I guess right now, at least that's good. Yeah, with the Mumu ulting, there's just nothing I can do. As long as I'm in his range. Because it sets up his first Q. And once he has the first Q, he can avoid my Q at will with the other Q while stunning me, so I can't actually do anything to him. And he pushes the wave in for his Amumu, I think for his Gnar. And he takes plates. Fun, fun, fun. I mean, on the one hand, Amumu doesn't, I mean, he doesn't share any of the gold with a Gnar. And he is a tank, so maybe this won't really blow up in our face. Because he's just a tank. But on the other end, it's not really ever a good idea to give gold. I'll have to see how this pans out, of course. Let's see here. If I can get a Starbreak on him, I should be able to just straight kill him. Or get him to flash. That works too.
My destination is clear.
Any plants around? Nice. Nice. Whoa, she should get out of there. Like ASAP. One more second and she would just get fried. Alright, critter. Hello. Keep your bushes watered, bro.
Stay alert.
Good. I'm loving the effect. Darius actually has an aura around him when you get a kill with Noxie Might. Right? But you don't have, like, when you get a kill with your ultimate, but you don't have Noxie Might on. So the effect that your ult can still be used, like, the 20 seconds after. Like, that, you know, that thing has like a physical effect on Darius that you can see.
Never retreat.
And we made it a bit more poppy. Alright, we gotta be careful here. If I mess up my hook or something, Gnar can just kill us. Nice. He uses E too early. I mean, the Stride is just the antidote here. If I hit Stride, he just kind of can't get away from me. I can't stay here. I don't want to be prey to Mumu. He was bot, he's probably going to be around top now. So it's best to just call it and leave. Oh, he's bot lane. I should have stayed. Okay, that was stupid. I didn't see his icon, man. Oh well. Is it even smart to go for Death Stance here? Nah, it's better to go for Phage. Also, because I beat the Mumu so hard, I didn't really need the armor. I'm not building Warden's Mail, even though I said I would. Right. The Warden's Mail is if I had trouble, but I don't, obviously. I'm good to just go for my optimal items for his team. Nice. Bot lane's winning. Sivir's pretty good here, but I mean, they have so much to get to her. We do have Samir put down and the Victor put down, so there's a very little slim chance that they come back from this game. From this current state of the game. Gotta be careful, I don't want to get ulted on the turret here. Ian, not the minion. Yeah, I kind of knew he'd do that, but I expected him to at least stay in the, like, do it earlier, Kinda. Yeah. So I pushed me with the minions first, undeterred. Because I wouldn't tank the aggro. And it gave me some time to reposition in a way where I wouldn't tank third shots. And the FF. I'll see you boys in the next match. Peace out. Alright, we're back with another match. We're up against Fiora top. She's running an annoying setup, so I'm going to go D-shield with second wind to kind of sustain through her poke. If we get a good fight condition, we should be able to kill her with relative ease. What is this Rengar skin, man? Sentinel? Oh, that's the one where they tied his hair, right? Okay. The other team is looking pretty killable. Lots of melees, so we should have a decent game ahead of us. I might be tripping, but I think a Divine Sunder could be really useful here. Not the best choice against Fiora. I mean, it's a good choice. Strat is the best against her, but I guess Divine is the second best. Though for the rest of the team, Divine's going to help me a lot against the Nautilus, against the Bel'Veth. Surely he's not going to be any bad against the Gragas. Not to mention, with all them being a melee, it will help me to heal up, you know, and keep high in health and melee range while also having good damage against them. Let's see. We doing this? Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Meow. It's a good skin if you don't look at his disgusting feet, man. What are those? Give him some shoes. There you go. Skin lane. Fiora! Hello. Seriously. Could this get any more perfect for her?
Exploit.
Goes for free. Should not have given her the vital there. We're ahead sums-wise, by far. We gotta land a good cure too.
With overwhelming force.
Give me. That Q was really nice. Okay. Good. Let this be neutral. She has to teleport and crash this in, which Fiora sucks at. She has to crash this in too. Bang. Bang.
Never retreat.
Let's try to run in here to not miss more minions than we have to.
I do not tolerate cowardice. They will regret opposing me.
So we're gonna get a decent recall here. Because you got the waves and recalled.
I
This
have my order.
like a cheater of some sort. But we do get like... Because she teleported, she got more XP than us. But then we're getting some of that back with her losing these dying minions.
Death by my hand.
Oh, she goes a refill pod.
Exploit every weakness.
Let's try to get in here. Anything?
My destination
Nope.
is clear. With overwhelming
Die! Don't underestimate me, partner. Honestly, the Fiora could just run away. She went towards me because of the Rengar. So it's not all me. Man, that's like a knockout blow right there. That's a knockout blow. Love to see it.
make no mistakes.
Aggressive. I'll get one more longsword for the road. She's dead here.
Nice try.
Nice. Try. But yeah, good. Nullis couldn't engage on her. Guess that's kind of like a, I don't know. Thing is, Nullis' hook doesn't fully take him to the target. It only takes him like halfway there.
Weakling.
So she can very easily just block the thing and he's not melee range to do the auto attack.
They will regret opposing me.
She get that? Probably, yeah. Got spooked by the Vital.
Death by my hand.
Attack speed slows are so much fun. Doopy doopy doop.
I will not rest.
Oh there, Buster. Where do you think you're going?
With overwhelming force.
Fight me. He's got it. Yep. I was 3 million for that. Bit of cyberbullying. You might say, what a waste of XP. I might say, or I will say, it's about sending a message. Woo. The Neus Gaming.
Stay alert.
Actually, let's get out of here. She's gonna TP back and be an actual threat. Does she have TP? I don't know. I miscounted it. Clearly. Clearly, you don't have an air fryer.
Never retreat.
I still can't handle this splash, man. It looks so weird, doesn't it? Like, it's not the same style. It's straight up not the same style. Like, that's not how characters in League look like.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
There's just something off about the lighting, I'd say. I get that she's looking at the sun, you know? But won't the sun just light up her whole face? Whatever. What I know.
Scurry, weakling.
Stand ready.
She just ghosted there to WQ killer. Because that kind of kill is just like...
I have my orders.
It's soul crushing if you get killed like that. Ah. I'm pretty sure with Travis I would have killed her there. But nah, Divine's better into this whole shebang. Come here. Bro, what is the cooldown of that? She dashed to the right twice. Also, I thought she'd like walk to the grump and not like that. So, yeah. That killed the cannon on its own. Oh. No, we're ready. What do you think I'm doing? They're 5-man bot. That could be dangerous. Let's do this quickly. He's stuck in there. No, that's not good. And bot lane gets wiped. Ah, that's not good. Okay. They win here, but they have to leave. They have to leave quickly. Dude.
Death by my hand.
Oh! Did the minion thing wore off? It wore off. It wore off. Yeah, I've had it. I'm just gonna try hard. I've had it with all these little mistakes that are just adding up and being annoying. Okay, I've literally had it. I don't care anymore. Let's see. This is better. Much better. I'll just brute force in, get the turret, and do the whatever VV1 they throw at me.
I will not rest.
Should have hooked there.
Noxus will rise.
Oh God.
I did that so terribly, man. I should have killed her first. I should have killed her first. I did that so badly. The flash kill was nasty, but oh my god, I should have killed her first already. Man, what is wrong with me today? It's just a bad day for League, man. Playing sloppily every match. Absolutely hate this. I can't even take a break because I gotta play the game for a video. See, when you're having a bad day, just stop playing the game. Like a normal human. Ghost would have been so helpful there too.
Never retreat.
You got level 11 at least now, so that's good. I'll take it honestly. I'm not wasting my flash, my ghost on this.
My destination is clear.
I got a stride already, so that's good. I'm gonna try to get a grump and then shop for it. I ulted the wrong one! I ulted the wrong one! That was a dunk fest. They were all like just inside of each other, man. I mean, it works out in our favor, 1 for 2, but still. Ugh. Okay. I might be tripping, but I'm going Cleaver. I just want damage here. I'm going rogue. I'm going rogue. Yo, hit someone, hit someone, hit someone. Hit the Belvis. Hit the Belvis. Hit the Belvis. Yeah, you're gonna be a legendary item next patch or two, aren't you? Fun.
Carve a path.
Hey, big boy. How you doing?
I will not rest. With overwhelming force.
I'll take that. I mean, it's just an ult, so it's not the most important thing, but it is better than nothing. He wasted his belly slam on the wave there. Just gave me an opening. Yeah, Fiora's actually cooking with her team, whereas I'm just kind of side leaning for nothing. I ought to either just get my mechanics up so I actually do stuff alone, or just play with a team. Either choice works. Yo, yeah. Help me. There we go. Can't believe they kind of just left me to die there. But got it all. Oh, had the right idea.
Never retreat.
Fighting still? Whoa. He's going AP Galio. I gotta support him.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Nice. I'll take that, I'll take that. Let's get statted up. Statted up, tatted up. Human noises, of course.
I have my order.
What else could you expect from the likes of Roku Television Enterprises? Let's crash bot lane out and then move. I'll try to push in quite hard and then go in here. Or up there.
My destination is clear. Strength above all.
Okay, let's go now. Fiora, she literally chased him down like that. Got a great flank though. Can I get... There we go. There we go, boys. See what happens when you help the god. Let's go. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Also, Starks cooked, Divine cooked, and that kill was preem. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That was complete int, and we just got lucky that I lived. That's complete int. The thing is, I thought Galio had ult, but it was just about to come up. I didn't like count it properly. So I'm not beyond admitting it. I got entirely lucky there. That was all luck. Oof. Not all luck. We got our baser instincts to take over and win us the fight, but still, right? We cooked. I cooked. You cooked. Man, this might be like the first game where it's not like a sheer bot diff today, because it's like top jungle diff and mid diff also. The thing is, if the Kai'Sa Nautilus won super hard, maybe it would have been tough for us. We wouldn't be in a winning position, but we'll never know. They held them off, so that's good enough.
Never retreat.
Look at this thing. Nice. Homie's giving them a hearty laugh right here. Alright, let's see what's the next one. Peace out. Alright, we are back with another match. We're up against Jayce top. This one's gonna be a little rough. He's not running Ignite, which is a bit better for the fight, but it does mean that if I do kill him, then I'll be getting away with like a sliver of health. So he will be able to just teleport back in and make my life a nightmare. So that's something you gotta consider.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can even...
Unmatched power.
Nice.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Never retreat.
It's me.
Get him, boys. Get him. I can't... No, he's out here, yeah. I can't go shop, that's for sure.
Above all.
I think I gotta stay around for the E. Yep. Had to do that. I mean, I lose a bunch of minions, that's for sure. But by helping my Yi, he gets a huge advantage over the Wukong, and the Wukong gets insanely tilted. I should not have tanked that. That was bad. We're gonna get level 2'd here.
My destination is clear.
That sucks. Oh, that's how the winds blow.
Stay alert.
Got all this money and he can't spend it. I feel like Walter White. Get away from me, you freak.
Transformation complete.
They will regret.
How'd that Q him? I think there were so many minions that he just couldn't walk through them. He went around and landed my Q. Funny.
With overwhelming force.
It's kind of running out of mana, but he's got cookies, so it doesn't matter.
Carve a path. I have my orders.
Pretty sure that was the you got another kill with the gank, which is good. Yeah. That was the inevitability of the situation, wasn't it? We get ganked and killed. Oh well. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice stuff for your team. I'm not gonna be like all my team's gonna win it though, because we've had experiences in this match actually where I get into that mentality and I let mistakes happen on my behalf, on my part, and then that just like leads to the team messing up and then we losing. So I'll still try. Got a ghost up soon. I can use that to get the kill on Jayce, but I doubt like he'll walk up. Always gotta sacrifice, don't I? Always. You better do something with all this. Yes, I'm giving up to help you, man.
Scurry, weakling.
Oh, is he still level 3? Is he even full cleared?
Make no mistakes.
Got flash up soon. That's good.
Cannon engaged. Cowardice.
See ya. I stomped on him like a Goomba. I could just keep running at him, but I was long enough retreat to the point where he could maybe kill me if things got dicey. I'd rather just wait for the ultimate and sacrifice the flash for the guaranteed kill. Safer, better. A lot of League, like I kind of flame it when people do this, like a Lee goes melee range, ults, and then Qs. But a lot of League is just playing in a way where... Oh, sorry, I hit the mic on the back of my hand. But yeah, it's playing in a way where you can't have the enemy try to counterplay you. Like, use your abilities in such a way that the enemy can't do anything against you. Right? Just setting up your kills like that.
Strength above all. Death by my hand.
Transformation complete.
I wish that the swap had an actual cooldown that you could play around. But what am I gonna do? I already used my upper hand. This should be good. Okay. The Cinder TP was just like the cherry on top of the cake. Okay, Akshan pops off. We're both back. Nice champion, by the way. We're both back. All right, nice. That's so annoying. It's so annoying to have like on any team the revive. I mean, I appreciate it. Appreciate shaving off a few seconds.
Have my orders.
But still, it's annoying. Oof, Wukong's got 4 kills. He's gonna be a bit of a pickle to kill. It's the funniest thing I've seen, guys. Pickle Rick.
Killing spree.
I will not rest.
Has been slain.
Noxus will rise.
Oh. Okay. Just taking things slow.
Opposing me.
I hate your guts.
With overwhelming force.
An enemy has been slain.
That's no good, man.
Ally has been slain.
Make no mistakes.
That lands.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
thought we were diving. Okay, whatever. No plants. Alright.
Never retreat.
There's one, but it has not spawned yet.
Strength above
Gotta be
all.
careful, because you can straight up kill us here. I think it's best for me to back off. Maybe I can farm to a little stride. A kill would be legendary here, because it'd get me stride instantly, but still. It's safer to just
Destination is
play for farm here. Not get hit by one of those things.
exploit every weakness. Stay alert.
See ya.
Carve a path.
Let's get the plate here.
I have my orders.
Gotta recall quickly. He can very much just ruin things by being a possum. Stride or Triforce? Triforce.
I will not rest.
The demons of Trinity call my name. Lord. Gotta answer. He gets a bunch of plates here, which sucks. He's got TP. What are you gonna do?
Will rise. Make no mistakes.
Oh, you disgusting rat! Oh my god, you disgusting rat! You disgusting animal, man. Ugh. Oh man, that W was not good, was it? Jesus, how gross is that? Also, how is Wukong winning? I spent so much of my early trying to put him down, and he's the most fed person on the map. Whatever.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
I'll just give him the lane. So it seems it was Wukong who killed me because I didn't get back when Akshan killed the Jayce.
Never retreat.
What? I have to fight Syndra now? Just took the farm.
Strength above all.
Yeah. Fun when you're fighting a disgusting slime ball, isn't it?
My destination is here.
I'll leave before Wukong gets more funny ideas. Oh, he's bought. Okay. Twitch for the kill. Good job.
Death by my hand.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You guys want some beard scratching ASMR? Can't believe there are channels who do that for a living. The weirdest one that I've seen as like a meme is like someone takes like a knife and puts it on their beard. This is my metal ruler. It was so weird. Yeah. I mean, I won't question the YouTube overlords. I wake up every day thankful of YouTube. Well, I'm not gonna get into
They will regret opposing me.
Do I want to get into this? Place alone.
I will not rest.
I don't know if I can even get there in time. Maybe I can take this turret though.
With overwhelming force.
Do you want to share the? Okay. I should hit the clone. Oh man, I was pumped up and ready to go there. We're quite strong right now, so we can get a lot of cooking done. Also, that was a really nice Lulu ult there. The CC of it helped more than anything. Nice, nice. Thank you for the shield. Thank you for the shield. Good job, kitten. Good job. Good job. I forgot they had a Syndra. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get it, don't I? I have no choice. I'll still get the Dance of the Death. Bro, you're tripping! Why are you staying there? Dude, he is one Jayce.
Never retreat.
Bro got me cackling. Ooh. Let's do this. Dude, they straight up just chased like a madman. What even was that? They chased him down here. Oh, he might. That ain't. That ain't. conducive to having a victory condition yet. That is missing that cute. Hey! Help me do this. I pinged us so that Akshan can copy him himself into thinking that death was useful. I mean, it was, but come on. Still isn't. Sure, they got him right. They're three. They're three of my top guys. Jayce almost killed him there while being 0-7. And that, my friends, is why ADC players hate their lives. Yeah. Oh, come on, the Wukong! I would have died there anyway. But still, I mean, I love going on a little rampage. She should be like a lot after that. Whoa! Alright, nice! We back. I have returned.
It was nothing. Really?
Oh, he won't. Right. Bro, you gotta leave. You gotta get out of there. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Get back, bro. It's not worth it.
I have my orders.
Yo, why'd you farm that? You wanna die? Why is okay? Now he should chase. All right. What is this like Looney Tunes Tom and Jerry like moment? Oh my god. Okay, Twitch got like slammed into the ground.
Noxus will rise.
I'm gonna try to go for the inhibitor real quick.
Make no mistakes.
I have a handful of seconds here. Never mind. There wasn't a fight, so they could all recall. Which means if I stay and get the inhib, I'm dying.
Not tolerate cowardice.
An ally has been slain.
Ooh. What? Alright, we all died. Let's stop hinting, huh? Let's cool it on the int train. Yeah. Look at this smug red buff here. Look at him. Yeah, you think you got the you assisted them, did you? Mother. I will kill the next of your kin. Jokes aside, though, we gotta just focus up because through a series of ints, we're slowly throwing the game right back at the enemy team. This isn't even to mention how they actually have 3 dragons. So yeah, let's get on up here. Then I have some sort of know how effective I'll be against them.
My destination is clear.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Yes!
I know sums, I know sums, I know sums. Careful, careful, careful. Whoa.
Carve a path.
If Sinjar landed that one ball, it would have been over. I mean, she would have lived, but only she would have lived. So I doubt she'd be able to solo stop us all. But, yeah. One mistake. El pentakill! El triple! El quadruple! Alright, let's end the game. Pretty fun match! I'll see you boys in the next one. Well, I guess we're not ending. Bro. I guess it was good that he left, honestly. Because he would have just died with us. And it's best to not throw all the meat down the drain, so to speak.
Will they now see?
As an expression of speech.
Alright, they're getting hunted down. I think they get Baron off of this. Yeah. Twitch can't stop them. That sucked. They got surrounded. I mean, they're gonna head up there ASAP, so I don't know. Okay, they're not doing it. Good, good, good. Get more time to
I will not rest.
react to this. One thing's for sure, we gotta collect both of these. It's not good to... What? Okay. It's not good to leave either. I mean, giving them Baron, like, prolongs the game for at least by, like, 3-4 minutes. And giving the dragon will be, like... It's gonna make the whole process of fighting them to end the game harder.
I'll be right under their nose.
Make no mistake.
Bro, where are you guys going? I have Noxium Might! You... Alright, they're in the game, whatever. I could have had a glorious battle ending, but we do this instead. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, let's get into this match. We're up against Gragas top. The enemy team is presenting us with a flurry of disgusting characters to fight that Darius can't really deal with. Gragas top is difficult enough on its own, but we also got to deal with it in Anivia. Anivia completely destroys us in any fight that isn't, like, out in the open. Because she can basically just block us out from even entering it. Which, it's not good. Right? I'll just put it like that. It's also going to be tough for us to get on top of the Ezreal, too. I might just go for a tank build this match. I don't know. Like a Cleaver Jack show. Because I don't see myself popping off at all. They have way too many things standing in my way. So maybe like a tank build to just be a useful meat shield to my team might be the best way to go about this match. We'll see though. Where are you, buddy? Yep, looks good. Cleaver Jack show. Let us hope it helps. On the bright side, Cleaver should be helpful, because if we get stacks in the Gragas, we get the move speed until the end of the fight. So maybe it'll be helpful in catching up to him, though I doubt he's gonna... Like, by that point, he's probably just gonna go into, like, a max range Q spam mode. Like, he won't even get into range with him. Alright.
Destination is clear.
Santa Claus? I'm a real-based Santa Claus enjoyer, guys. He is real.
With overwhelming force.
I'll take that trade. Wish I had W. But I do think he positioned like that though, so. Guess I just lose my chance for having a playable match. Okay, I'm just gonna run in here. Never mind, I can't reach in time. They kind of put the fight down here. They maybe chased her into me. I could have done something, but whatever. We lose a lot of XP now. Not a lot. I think we lose like 2 minions or so. Oh, he knocked us out of the barrel. Thank you.
Death by my hand.
Yeah. He's too strong for us now. Too many minions too. We can't trade into it. Yeah, I shouldn't have given enough for recall, should I? That was a mistake to roam.
Exploit every weakness.
Is that worth?
Noxus rise.
Because we get to do that. I could solo him there, but if Hecarim wants to kill, he can have it. He gave it to me. Okay. Fair enough. Kind of want to give it to him because I won't be too useful this match, am I? Guess we can go for this. More health can't be bad. Nice, they killed the Kindred. Perfect. South Rise too. That is good. He didn't use his flash there, so it won't really be easy for me to kill him here. But I kind of have the stats to fight into his minion wave, so it's not all bad. Yeah, because I couldn't sit and farm, we're actually behind in XP. This does not bode well. Nice, we get that at least.
Scurry weakness. I will not rest.
He could have done a lot worse to us there. So I don't mind it. I'll try to keep it as is. Hecarim's got a great angle into a gank.
Cowardice.
Let's get the ult out. Couldn't get the ult. He did actually. Good. We're out of mana though.
Opposing me.
Yeah, being this far behind in XP is not good. Dude, he's like not running out of mana, man.
With overwhelming force.
Ah, the healing saved him. He actually that. Alright, calm down, calm down. Discussing champion, I know he shouldn't heal for 100 per. Why? Whatever.
My
Focus.
destination is clear.
I have a huge problem with tilting nowadays that I have to overcome. he didn't have that mana to cast them abilities, that would have finished him off.
Carve a path. Death by my hand.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Make no mistakes.
Let's just get the shoving.
Noxus will rise.
I'd say that's bad damage for him to take, but he's just going to heal all back up again.
Exploit every weakness.
Die, big man. It's actually a miracle that I kill him there.
Strength
Not close enough.
never retreat.
Yeah, I was gonna go for Cleaver, but then I realized that like Murktide is so good into Gragas. Like, why am I not rushing this item? It also helps us against the other problems in the enemy team. I might have some like issues dying into Kindred earlier on, but once I get Jackson, won't be the case. So yeah, good kill there. Good to escape the Kindred. Should have stopped this shove. Never mind, I couldn't. So already shoved.
I have my orders.
Bruh. Has his ult gone? I'll take it.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
That lands on me. I hate that barrel, man. Why is it so massive in this area? It's practically impossible to dodge when you're dashless. Did he get the plant?
Carve a path.
I should have gone for it. I should have just gone for it. I hesitated. Why'd I hesitate? Why'd I hesitate? I had W on him. Of course. Of course. On to ult killer. God. Okay. I'd say that's worth. What, they get a kill on this worthless Gragas? I mean, they don't get. They're killing. I guess the Kindred kill is quite useful, actually. But still, it's. Vayne kill is better than. Like, Vayne double kill is better than what they got top. And the Pike gets a retaliatory kill anyway. So I'd say we're good to go. And I'm going meatball here, aren't I? Yeah, it's fine, man. As long as I don't go fall too behind to be useless, I'm good to go. Thank you. Thank you.
Strength above all.
I really hope he doesn't get Everfrost off that, because if he does, I'll be mad. What? Come on.
Never retreat.
What? What's that cooldown? Dude, what? Dude, what is that cooldown, man? What is this? I mean, thankfully he's dumb because he just ran into us and died, but man. Are you serious? You just rushed all the ability haste in the world. That is downright horrifying, man. God, top lane is so fun. God. Dude, I'm traumatized at this point, man. Can I just fight someone normal? Can I please fight someone normal? Give me a bruiser. I'll take Riven. I'll take Fiora. You know? Rectin. Can I get a nice juicy Rectin? Kled. I'll take Kled. Come on, something fun. Not this. Snooze fest, man. Gonna get another one, boss.
My destination is clear.
What is this?
Carve a path.
Shut down. Your team destroyed a turret.
What even was the purpose of that? Whoa!
Make no mistakes.
An enemy has
I thought he'd go mid, honestly. Because he could definitely cook there.
ally has been slain.
Guess cooking's not on the
Will rise.
to-do list.
An enemy has been slain.
Stay alert. They will regret opposing me.
Any action? No. Anything fun I can get involved in?
Strength above all.
My soul is in pain. Where does this build go, honestly? I'm trying to find an entertaining thing out of this match. Where does it go from here? That's what I want to know. Because it's a more interesting question than one would think. Okay.
Shine once more.
I'm a huge fan of getting 3-man. I mean, I guess the enemy team is like out of luck everywhere else. So, what else could they do, right? Okay. Vayne pop off. Yeah, our bot lane won, so we win. Fun, fun, fun.
Never retreat.
Maybe it's best to just go bot and farm and let the team carry this. So I'm not feeling particularly useful this match.
Has destroyed a turret.
I will not rest. I do not tolerate cowardice.
Ooh. I didn't even hit anyone with cleave in that fight. I died so quickly and I got CC so hard. I'm just here to wave clear, honestly. That's our destiny, isn't it? Do I go for a Ravenous then?
My destination is clear.
Got Cheese Ravenous Hydra. Maybe Titanic Hydra. Right, just... I think I'm losing it, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm losing it.
Carve a path.
Well, he's back, but he's got Everfrost now, so that's fun. At least his ability isn't getting any harder.
Make
Unless... Nope.
mistakes. Noxus will rise.
With the team winning, I don't mind just keeping one person down here. Like, with either of us removed, they win on their own. So I'm free to just farm here.
Stay alert.
Dude, fight me! This is so boring. Anything, just kill me, whatever, man. I'm just running at you. Whatever, do Everfrost, face rush, run away. Fight me!
Never retreat.
Yeah, you kind of just walked past me. Okay, the whole team died. Now we gotta pop off.
Death by my hand.
Okay, how did everyone die? Yeah. I got exhausted too. Rip. Yeah, kind of just died here. Then it was a tour of deaths. One thing's for sure, I can't go for anything troll. I'm gonna go for Dayman's play to run around the map better.
This one is ready.
Ezreal is also frighteningly fed by this point. Which you don't expect from an Ezreal, but still. Gragas has also got just a ton of gold, man. Ugh. He should be dead here, though. That was smart. Good. I guess it's up to me. Don't worry, guys. I got it. My job is just to farm this game, isn't it? I have the highest CS in the match, but I'm like kind of worthless. I've done nothing so far. I can kind of try to peel the team from the Leon or something. Maybe use her as like stacks to kill one other person or something like that. I think I might have to go for damage. This is not enough. Just Cleaver. Yeah. Have to join the team. I can't walk through this. I'm gonna walk all the way around.
My destination is clear.
I know. That goes for you too. Oh, they just left him. Okay. We've got a decent angle for like a flank, but if these guys get caught, then it's gonna be a bit rough. Yeah, we give the dragon here. Can't risk it. Bro, Vayne slaps meat. What? Dude, she just one-shot the Gragas there. Dude, that was so clean. Nice. Good job, man. Who's this? Oh, of course.
Stay alert.
Can even kill him.
Strength above all.
Okay, man. Is there a game without the... This match is so useless. They got a lot of range and stuff. It's just quite tough for me to reach anyone to impact the game. Okay, we all got wiped. That sucks. I guess I can go for DMP. I just get the chain vest. Oh, he had Jaksho too. He's doing that with Jaksho, man? What is this? Dude, this game is only bot lane, man. What, am I just gonna flash hook the Ezreal and that's my contribution to the game? Is that it? God. What's that on me? It's a kindred. Yeah, she's hunting me down. Let's not get dove here. Dude, I'm a survivor. Is that the first time? Like, I think that's the first time I've seen Jaksha do anything impactful in my gameplay. Wait, was that his Jaksha and not mine? I don't know at this point. I sure did I suck someone with this? Who cares? We won the fight. Good. I'll try to get the turret.
Carve a path.
Yeah, I can't without dying. The minions kind of just dropped the ball at the end there. I should have recalled. Got Baron up. Oh, that was so stupid. Let's get the move speed and the blue ward.
Noxus will rise.
Hey yo!
Savor life's purpose.
Yeah, that engage was a little not too good. I mean, we tossed our abilities out. We couldn't get the Ezreal, but like we should not have gone in there because Leona had everything up to peel him, and we couldn't get like a good Hecarim Fiora into our team. He just got instantly caught by the Leo. Should have just 1v9 the game. Oh. Okay. Alright, Salas did some good work here. Okay, Salas just won this. I mean, he didn't win this, but he saved the game here. That was so huge. That was so huge by the Salas. Good job, man. Good job. Don't die now. He should be able to box against them, no? He has the ability to do that. Good, 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 good. Let's get our... Yeah, Mountain Drake should be really huge on us. We have a bunch of resistances. I don't know about trading the Baron for it, though.
Exploit every weakness.
Killing spree.
Nice. Good. Kindred's here, too. Nice. Good. We can Baron here. We kill the Kindred. I'll try to flash E the Ezreal. I just go along with the Hecarim. Thing is, if I'm with the Hecarim, either Ezreal kills the Hecarim quickly, who's like, which lets me stack up and do my thing, or he kills me, which lets Hecarim do his thing, right? How do I tank this? Yeah, there we go. Nice, they don't contest. Good. I'll get this. Or Hecarim can, that's fine. I guess I'll wait for my DMP. It's honestly better for the others to get the farm. I'm just here for utility. Like this is not a game where Darius is useful. Like, it's a really bad match to pick Darius into, if I'm being honest. It was a mistake to do that, but it is a Darius video, so what am I gonna do?
They will regret opposing me.
I got DMP, I can do this. Don't fight.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Yo, can we not die here? They'll push on its own. Oh, this is getting weird. Okay, Salas is in.
My destination is
Go for it, go for it. I'm just gonna chase her down. End the game! I'm chasing her down! Good. I'm trying to hold her here so they can end. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Quick, 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 quick. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, just rush it, rush it, rush it. Nice! Nice! Oh, man. Good team, good team. I'll see you boys next one. Peace out. Alright, let's get into it. Riven against Riven top. This one should be fun. Let's leash our boy here. Sup, dude? Sup, cup? How you doing, cup? Oh! That didn't look nice. That looked weird. Okay. Let's get this red buff. Gonna go W. It's the best option. You critter. That should be a nice, juicy leash there for the fiddle.
Strength above all. Carve a path.
Yeah, it's like she knew that Doom was coming. Doom was on the way. So she had to flash out. I get it.
I do not tolerate
I get you.
cowardice.
Good. Let's try to play with a big wave.
With overwhelming force.
I didn't really want to get into like a fair fight against the Riven because I'm kind of low enough for it to kill quickly. Well, not anymore, but I was. The level up was definitely good. Whew. Mid got soloed, bot got gank killed. See, I missed that.
I will not rest.
Yeah, I didn't want to get the crash. I wanted to get the... What am I staying actually? I get like a really nice XP lead. If I can drag her out here and fight her when I'm up a level, I should be able to win easily. I didn't go for the auto because it would just go into her shield, right? No point.
I have my orders.
She has an extra longsword to work with. Should have just gone for a preemptive W.
Make no mistakes.
Nice. Now, I'm not gonna say playing Riven for a whole video made me better at killing Riven, but it kind of helped. A little bit. Not a whole lot. A little bit. I unfortunately can't get, like, Tobbies. I might have to, though. But the Vex and the Leona are going to be super annoying if I do. I'm just going to rush a Warden's. Or I'll rush a Chain Vest for lane. There we go. And then I'll build that into like a Death Stance or something. Maybe like a Stridebreaker Death Stance could work. Stridebreaker, Merc Tread. I mean, like Chain Vest before Stride, then Stride, then Merc Treads, then Death Stance with the Chain Vest from before. Then we can go into like a Sterix or something.
Never retreat.
That's a decent design, yeah. Should have gone for like. I should dodge that. Of course, you'd do that.
Strength above all.
I'm just running into these stupid trades, man. What's wrong with me? There we go. That's like finally like a positive like thing in our favor.
They will regret opposing me.
How did I dodge that?
An ally has been
Carve a
slain.
path.
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Death by my hand.
You can't really kill us.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Let's get level 7, then we can actually win the fight. Leon was here too. What's Leon doing here? What's Leon doing here?
I will not rest.
Just got flashed on. Yeah, we chose mid, they chose top. How sad.
Noxus will rise.
He's gonna get 3-manned. Yo. Chill.
I have my orders.
It's worded.
Make no mistakes.
Slain. Enemy killing spree.
We're fighting. Okay. Can't get there. That sucks. They just won on their own. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice.
My
Nice. Okay. They crushed it on their own. I can now afford to be a bit selfish here. Whoa! They almost killed the lead too. That was perfect. Okay.
scurry weakly.
Lee did walk top after kicking the fiddle away. At the time, he was like 100 health-ish, 150, so I can assume he'll be full health by the time he finishes taking 3 camps.
Stay alert.
Enemy rampage.
Quite a safe assumption, really.
Never retreat.
That's both their sums. Oh, the Jinx had no faith. The Jinx thought that the Riven would die,
Above all.
right? And I'd still be, I'd be pushing. She's 6-1. Okay, let's try to chill here.
The Lee, I got it. The 2v1, whatever, but the 3v1, that guy's crazy. That guy's like nuts. And that's a fair trade, I guess. I die, Jinx dies. She's a way more important character on this map than me. There's a lot of CS though, which sucks.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Honestly, I'm afraid they'll actually try to kill me here again. They're kind of cheese dogs to try that, aren't they?
I will not.
No, okay. That's surprising. Quite surprising indeed. Let's play it slow. I mean, I can kind of body Riven on her own, but no one she has help. If I play quick, I'm putting myself in a position where she will get help.
Enemy killing spree.
I should try to dodge that more.
I am the storm.
I shouldn't have gone for the auto attack instead of. I should have gone for a hook instead of the auto attack. Yeah, that was bad. That sucked so hard. Almost, man, almost. Should have just chopped through that.
Make no mistakes.
We can have a better time when we get Starbreaker eventually.
My destination is clear.
Let's shove this wave in. I have some, so I should be pretty strong at the next fight. If there's more than one person, even.
With overwhelming force.
An enemy has been slain.
Never mind, they bodied them on their own. Good job, boys. I'll just push out mid. Not really much else to do, really. They seem to be plundering away down a bot lane.
Stay alert.
It's all good. I don't need to farm anyway.
Never retreat.
Probably farming these, yeah.
Exploit every weakness.
Nice. Thank you. Big chase.
Strength above.
I can't do this. I'm just gonna get killed. I am gonna get killed. Of course he goes for the ult first. Rip. That was a free kill. This one, nice! Dude, they had a lead and they're just inting it away one by one. Their whole bot lane lead is just gone. I mean, it's not gone, but it's like not as prevalent as it should be, given that the Jinx has 9 kills, you know? Now, the teamfight is still disgusting because of the Vex, but still, right? I think we have a good shot at winning this, straight up. I think it might be best for me to just go for some move speed. Merc treads DMP, right? Just quit. Think about the 1v1 against Riven. And think about the team in like as its entirety. I'm more useful to the team if I'm more mobile, right? Whereas right now all I'm doing is just farming and matching Riven, which isn't. It's not bad, but it's not particularly useful. Also, I'm pretty sure her ult is on a lower cooldown than mine at this point.
I will not rest.
So I shouldn't walk up. 2.9k for Merc Treads and for DMP.
Noxus will rise.
Let's get the shove and walk back. I'll take these myself. Might as well.
I have my orders. Make no mistakes.
What you trying to do? What you trying to get into? Dude, how am I flash on like this, man? What is this Leona doing in my crack, man? Like, how can she walk this far into our jungle like this? I'm just gonna team slave it. I don't care. This is not a game where I can side lane. Like, Leona roams so much top. I cannot fight her solo. I'm just not allowed to, man. God.
Stay alert.
So annoying. This one is.
They will regret opposing me. Never retreat.
Ward. Why does she have the Herald Iron? I have blue ward. Oh my god, I thought I still had the yellow ward. Alright. We had a good run going, but now we're slowly tossing the game back in their direction.
Death by my hand.
Suck it. Whole item ahead. Still can't put me down. In other news,
Carve out.
okay. I should probably take that.
I will not rest.
Bro, I played that like a pro, man. God. Good job to the fiddle. We set up a real nice ult for him and he popped off. Salus came back from the flank. Good job to him too. Alright, Phil doesn't want to do it, we don't do it. He's the guy with the experience of Baron the most. So Ryan is called the best. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We don't have like a DPS to work with. But yeah, man, that was a really nice fight by us. Good job, team. And I didn't even use my sums, which makes it all the more better. All the more better. English. All the more better. Let's go, DD. I don't want to push this out and then go to the Baron.
Make no mistakes.
Phil's already here anyway, so it's fine to do. We are smoking. Level 14, nice.
My destination is clear.
Well, let's run up there. Be a while till my... Oh, they're not doing for it? Okay, they're not doing it. Riven just went for a kill. Nice. South lives. Perfect. I gotta chase up, Behind him. Good. We can catch him, we can catch him. That's Baron. Good job, Teemo. Kai'Sa. Don't tank the Jinxar. Dude, it's like he's gonna give her a kill. Nice. Yo, neither of us has to die there. I guess because nobody stepped up to block it. Makes sense. I was more so like warning the fiddle so he'd smite it in time. Man, imagine damage being so high they gotta give junglers like 1.2k smites and stuff. Also, did he not collect the treats or whatever? Why does he have a 600 smite? Oh, it's 1.2k, okay. Oh, I got confused. Don't! And that's our in. Ooh. Okay, Sal's almost died. Yeah, Vex can pop off here. He has TP. Good. Alright. I gotta just be careful. Good. Just backflash him. Let's get a distance.
I have my order.
Of course, that window licker would just do that cheese thing. Well, at least Kai'Sa just slowed him, so it doesn't matter. Better bot lane wins. The illusion of free will. We got our core, kinda. I hesitate to call this a core, but I do. How you doing, boss man? Boss! What was that noise? Must have been the wind. Okay, I'm gonna go for this Grump here. and then go down for this wave. Let's move it. Come on.
My destiny is clear.
That was a mess. Bro, you ain't me. Alright, you ain't me. That was me. I was like, what was that sound? Is Lily around here? But no, it was the fiddles. Ghost. Which apparently takes the move speed. Okay. Don't worry, bro. We're good. We're good. We are out. We're the heist squad, man. In and out, 2 kills. Sold to the highest bidder. This should be a 1 hit. Nice. Almighty it. Oh my god, she actually destroyed us there. That's so much gold for the Jinx. That flash key was nutty. Oh my god. Oh, they can't get there in time. Okay. Oh, whoa. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. Souls in him. Man. They didn't even go for it, do they? They should. If we lost the game off of that, I don't know if I'd be able to play the game again. Like, that's a soul-crushing way to lose. Like, straight up just soul-crushing.
I will not rest.
Let's ward it. Time to sit upright. I was kind of slouching on my desk. I mean, on my chair. But no. Time to get serious. Huh.
Success will rise.
We got this. Yeah, they just gave it to us. Okay. This is a mess. Oh man, they got a great fight against us. Oh yeah, he's getting body, isn't he? Dude, are we gonna lose like this? Dude, Phil's trying his best here. It's up to you, man. That's one. Good. Oh, we lose like that! Oh my god. I don't want to play anymore. Whatever. Alright, we're back from our gameplay. We're up against Aatrox top. I'm going for a semi-aggressive setup. Did opt for second window because it does help quite a bit. Oh. Man, gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate. In any case, let's get right into it. We have a Nico jungle, which I'm not sure how it's gonna even work. We're gonna start red. Okay, I hope to God that champion's useful here. From the looks of things, I doubt it. But we'll see. I'm happy to be proven wrong. Okay.
Look at your noble courage, Darius. Now learn despair.
That little stop I did caused the Q to miss. Because it would have just barely landed. That's how we do, baby. Wait for the BP and then go for the auto Q. I'll take it. I'll take it.
First blood.
I have my order.
Kill for a bot lane. Can't. I'm pretty sure he'll realize that there's more than, like, there's one more mid. Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was that? What? Bro, I am afraid of minion waves now when Nico's in game. I am afraid of minion waves now when she's connected.
Carve a path.
God. Okay, let's see if we can kill him here.
With overwhelming force.
The level up. The level up. Honestly, I fought into too many minions, so yeah, that was too forceful. Should have saved my flash for a better occasion.
Destination is clear.
Yeah, and I just tanked it both. Should have baited a bit better. I gotta focus, man. That kill with an eco just wigged me out for the whole game. Like, what? How does that even work? Gotta pay more attention, man. Okay, I gotta just focus. Yeah, focus up. Okay.
Noxus will.
I should be able to put him down with Ghost here. Well, that probably... It would have been better for me to pick up, like, either the anti-heal or the armor. Still. This fight looks good for us. No sums on his part. No minion waves to protect him. We get, like, a solid 2 minutes to pick up a killing. I hope whoever added the alcove gets, like... Oh my god. Watches their whole family, whatever. God, he actually alcove cheesed me there. God. Such a disgusting little change.
Never retreat.
I see him. I'm pretty sure he kills me with Ignite in like 2 Qs here. Yeah. Should just let it be. Now, let's just get refill pot
My destination is clear.
and hope I play the next fight better. There's no cannon, so I lose a lot of this. It would definitely be better to just sit back behind turret and take the minions.
I will not rest. They will regret opposing me.
It's not good to over push there. Close one. Both suns are coming up soon. That was enough.
Strength above all. Weakling.
That sucks. Please, plants. Nope. Alright, can't go back that way.
Make no mistakes.
I'll try to just farm on the turret. He can still just kill us with Ignite. We don't have the armor to tank the damage. Our bot lane is winning, so we just win the game.
Cowardice.
It's not that I hate winning, it's just I wish I had something to do with it. You know, I'm playing badly, shouldn't I lose? I mean, I do understand that, like, hey, you know, there are 4 other people with you on the team. Surely they deserve a say in whether they win or not. It's like every game, man, I don't know. Nico's popping off. She got bot lane fed. Bot lane's gonna 1v9. Or 2v8 rather. Alright. Guess I'm going bot. I surely will be able to farm here. Oh. Close one. She almost got clipped. Right? Did 0-3 Jinx R did that much? Oof.
Stay alert.
Yeah, I don't know if I can kill the Jinx if she just... Unless she just straight, like, allows me to go like that. Which she shouldn't, theoretically. Let's see if I can go for some sort of cheese. I was hoping she'd do the camp from there. How did he die with flash? Aatrox didn't have flash. No, he flashed into him or something like that, right? Unfortunate. Did you just leave me alone? I kill them both. Nice. The two inters gave me kills too, to make me feel better. Yeah, those heals were really clutch, weren't they? I was gonna go for Sheen. I don't care at this point. I'm behind anyway. Might as well have some fun when making carries. Man, this anti-heal is gonna actually do some work. They got Vladimir and the Aatrox. That almost worked. If she Ignite ulted, that would have definitely worked. She didn't have Ignite. Okay, fair enough.
I will not rest.
Okay, nice. Hit him! Hit him! Nice. A fair kill. Bro. Are we letting him side lane? Alone? That's why he's dying to him. He's trying to 1v1 the Aatrox, looking like 2 levels down. You can't do that as AD. You need the support. Or the Blitz, it's an easy kill on the Aatrox. But actually, he got ganked by the Graves Aatrox. Hmm. You should be able to kill this. Fair enough. I doubt he kills him. I'm gonna pick this wave up.
No mistakes.
I should be able to kill this Vladimir. Gotta be careful though. Nice. That works.
They will regret opposing me.
Honestly, Graves could just kill me here if he like if he followed me, I have no mana to kill him. So he wins the 1v1. He should have just like tried to go around. Because my flash doesn't do too much against him either, right? Do I have to get like up there to help put the Aatrox down?
I have my
Maybe. Maybe. Careful now. Don't go alone.
treat.
You know how it ends. We're just 5-manning this dragon. It's that important. I'll crash this in and recall for T2.
Stay alert.
This should be 2 kills. Yeah, they do get a turret from that though, which ain't good. We don't have TP on our team. I just match the Aatrox at this point. He is going high spawn though, so that's annoying. Yeah. I'll try to play not bot but mid top so I can match him. We got the dragon anyway.
My destination is clear.
Oh! Alright. Should be easier to get. What Traffers we can melt it in seconds.
Not rest.
Going for this? No. Triss doesn't want it. Though it is a bit of a tough fight, so I can understand why she would want to risk it. It's a bit of a toughie. Then. Dude, he just one-shot us, man. God. Yeah, we gotta scale up a bit more if we're gonna kill him. Bro, how does it feel to get clipped? You're supposed to be the carry. Yeah, I can't kill the Aatrox, clearly. He's too tanky for me to put down, and he kinda cuts through us like butter. So I think the best case scenario for me to just farm against him and then like go for team fights and put my anti-heal on him. Because if my anti-heal is on him, then the damage dealers can actually do their thing. Guess it's not required. They just did their thing. That's kind. Should have gone down there. I'll get the top turret.
Make no mistakes.
Where's we get her? Go, go, go! Get the Herald, we're out of minions. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Yeah, just leave me, let's leave it, let's leave it. It's not worth it. Oh. With Iceborne, he just kind of stun locks us. Is that a kill? Yep. Good. Let's just grab him like cray-cray. Which is the real one? Yeah, Blitz runs that fast, right? Man, when they made the changes to Nico, that she could turn to anything, nobody like even touched her to even try these new things out, at least in my games. But now I'm finally seeing it. People are trying it out, and it's so goofy. And it's funny every time I see it, regardless of whether it works or not. Husking here. Hold around needed, so that's fun. Okay. I like being useful. I mean, to be fair, we lost a match already today. I don't know if I recorded it. because my bot lane lost. It's not fun, man. Whatever. Like I guess karma is making it right here. But still, I'd rather it not be the case. At least we're climbing slowly, so that's fun. Let's get down here. No Sterax. Looking forward to having. Oh, come back, come back. Please come back.
My destination is
We need your help. Mister. Just want to be involved. I just want to be a part of something. Please. Why don't you just farm your blue?
will not rest.
Let's go Maul. I mean, Tristan, I feel like I should be able to kill him. I'm just making it annoying for the bot to farm. That's my whole utility here.
Strength above all.
Where's their like the rest of their team?
Make no mistakes.
Let's just do the Herald already. Honestly, if he uses ult on me, I'm fine with that. He also ignited me there. Considering I'm like the least useful member of the team, I'm fine with him wasting his sums on me. Don't think I get this. Nope. We'll pick up the pickaxe anyway. Sad Gnar. Given the champion he is, he should remain sad.
I do not tolerate.
Hey, welcome back. Let's get more damage now. Shouldn't have looked at that. Shouldn't have looked at that. They kind of kited her well. Why does homie just keep feeding me? It's not even fun at this point. Killing him, I mean. Dude, this match is so, like, just wastelandish. I think I gotta just try. If I can be useful in one team fight, I think that's enough for my team to just win the game off of that instantly. Because I'm having, like, a defeatist attitude, I think that's me copiuming being useless. Right? So I gotta rework my mental. Dude, I just get one shot by everyone. Come on. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, he got the big bounty. Yeah, him and Aatrox are quite strong. Let's get our... I gotta get more armor, that's for sure. I think DMP is kind of nice for this kind of match. Because I really need the move speed, right? And it's not like Vladimir's going to be a threat anytime soon. Yep, DMP gaming, let's go. I'll just try to set up kills for the team. Work with them exclusively. What skin is this, man? It looks so cool. Zenith Games.
Stay alert.
Who's... What's a Zenith Games? No. Let's get down here.
Carve a path.
I'm pretty sure Nico can just solo him. I'll count that as a kill by me. I'll count that as a kill by me. I'll count that. I'll count that as a kill from me to the Aatrox. At that point, it wasn't even helpful to disguise there. That's a disrespect disguise. Man. Let's get this. I'll get it. You guys focus on the important thing. We care this little about a soul dragon, by the way. That we're letting me do it.
They will regret opposing me.
But what is your attack speed? That kid didn't hit the graves. Huh. Couldn't see well through the smoke screen, I'm afraid. Let's just get death dance. I don't care. I don't care anymore. This should be the game end, shouldn't it? The thing is, Arcadia doesn't seem that bad, but it's just like air kills, right? I killed a bunch of Inters. I don't feel too good about my performance this game. I just got lucky that I was on the winning team, you know? Not a great feeling. I could have played the lane way better. I kind of just got kited out really hard due to how I picked fights that are like at a distance instead of just like on him already. I should have been like on the Aatrox already before ghosting. But yeah. Here's what this. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, we're back to some gameplay. We're up against K'Sante top. This one can get very annoying very fast if it uses ultimate properly, but let's hope he doesn't. Alright. The A team has a lot of annoying stuff to deal with. They have 2 exhausts, which is going to be painful. Fizz is going to be annoying. The exhaust from Karthus might actually allow him to kill us 1v1, which I really am not looking forward to. Okay, if he's fed, of course. And, yeah. I'll try to get fed this game, but no promises, obviously. Sorry.
With overwhelming force.
Bang. Get back. She got it.
Carve a path.
You think empire means strength, Darius?
Darius. I didn't get them. I greeted for the K'Sante hit.
Stay alert.
That lands. No, I juked it. This guy's a bit active. Gotta not sleep.
I will not rest. Make no mistakes.
Come on, man! He survived for so long after that. Yeah. Don't know why we're giving Rivenese to tanks now, but it is what it is, I guess. Trip with that a bit more carefully. I should have actually gotten hit by his Q, because that would have put me melee range, and I could kill him much more easily. So I should have just ran at him. I could even run it like this, so he'd put me like right in his face, at the right direction to run into. Yeah, the lane's kind of messed up now.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Death by my hand.
See if I can get this crash in. Just tanks it because it's champion's fun.
My
I
destination.
love Kisante so much. Wonderful champ. I'll just let him push in.
Never retreat.
Gonna run down here. Blitz is here. Wonderful.
They will regret
Gun.
opposing me.
Creek. See ya. Kind of messed up my EQ there, but don't matter. He picked the wrong fat.
Exploit every weakness.
I gotta really redo the voices, man.
Ally has been slain.
Okay, let's get our boots here. Bang, bang. I'm thinking like a...
Above all.
I could go Triforce here to attempt to play like Dynamite. You know, flash in, one shot, get out. But that is far too risky to pull off, so... We'll see how the game goes. If I keep killing Kisante, maybe I'll go for it. If not, then Starbreaker is the go-to. And if things go terribly wrong, I might even go for Divine Thunder. Who knows?
I have my orders.
This is a bit messed up. Okay, let's not get ulted here. Yeah. If I was still level 5, I could brute force kill him in the lane with my ultimate, but we're too far away from our level 6 for that.
Stay alert.
I gotta be careful.
I will not rest.
He's going for, of course, he's going for. Oh! Don't end, please. There'll be a liability.
Make no mistakes.
Guess we're doing alright. Kind of want to wait for my flash before I fight him, so I could go for like a flash Q. See if I can engage right now.
With overwhelming force.
Yeah, he'll just Q me and then ult me under turret because he's playing a really fun champion. It's played by human beings. Watch him tank this whole wave right here. Fun champ, fun champ. Kesante players are human beings. Like, look at this mouth-breathing moron. Just tank the whole wave. I hate champs that can do that, man. Gotta be careful. Sold me to the Karthus. I really hate this champion. It's so like cheese. And it's like that ult is just way too cheese. I just hate cheese like that. It's like fighting Tom Kench. Except that Tom Kench, at least when you play Tom Kench, you know you're playing a stupid champ. But when you're playing Kesante, there are illusions, which shouldn't be there. Watch him just live here. Okay, 1Q, right? Good. Good. I don't know if I can kill the Fizz. Oh, let's try to run. DFE. No, you don't. Rip, man. Can't do much here, can I? Just as soon as he got on my hook, he got away. I hope we don't get another Karthus situation here. He's bot lane, that's good.
Carve a path.
I'm fine like this. I can free farm against him. Though he might be able to one-shot us with his ultimate. I'm not too sure how much damage he actually does. Like, early on. Are we seriously gonna dive a Fizz?
They will regret opposing.
Yes, yes. But if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it quick. Good. Why would it work? Yo! Yeah, he got capped. All right, I kind of can't fight at this second. I don't really have the mana. He's bought more than me. I have 1K in the bank that's unspent. The thing is unstoppable too. I really hate fighting Kesante. Whatever. We get to spend our gold at least. I'm getting absolute AIDS. This ain't looking too good. I'm not that fed, so I can't do too much. Actually, just one shot. It's like... yeah, my unplayable champion is worse than yours. Right? Do you love the state of League at the moment? I do. Not. Like a Triforce, we should be able to grind this down a decent bit. Summon it! Summon the thing! We don't have time. Yeah, I'm 2 levels down. This cannot be good. Good. Evelyn lives. That's the better news, actually. Considering how she's like the champion is going to be like our main playmaker and everything. Yeah, they're like willing to die for this top turret, aren't they? I had a recall already. Come on, man. And Leandries, of course. Oh well. You kill the Karthus too? Nice! Nice, nice. Good job, good job, good job. That is huge. Kind of fell for that. Shot. Should just let him be. Yo, you're dead. Yeah. Rip. Why did I even go here, man? Let's go for Tri-Gauge. Why are we playing our top lane so hard is what I want to know. Can't have a laning phase in peace. We're gonna try to 1v1. I'll see if I can reach this Lucian or something, because I have my summons, I can one-shot him. And everyone wouldn't be so expected. If I can just find him somewhere and just like get on top of him, that should be a firm. I got both summons. I'm gonna assume all he has is Gale Force.
Exploit every weakness.
At this point, my mic kind of just died. So it doesn't die. I was muting myself to like do something IRL, and I forgot to unmute it. So there's no Roku voice for the rest of the match. But you guys aren't really missing much because we basically just die over and over again and lose the match. So yeah, I'll finish this one off right here and we can get to the items.
Okay, we're starting off with Trinity Force. Now, Trinity Force is getting a huge buff, in my opinion. So let's look up the current version of Trinity Force, right? So the changes are as follows. First off, we're getting more AD by 5, right? We're getting more attack speed by 5 attack speed. We are getting the same amount of the other 2 stats, but the other change, which is interesting, is that the passive 3-fold strike, which is basically, you know, you get base AD for every time you auto-attack a champion or a turret. This increases from a 3-second duration to a 5-second duration, right? Now, this change is absolutely huge, in my opinion, because the thing about Triforce that kind of sucked was that it kind of, like, missed the stats of the other options, right? Triforce was always the item you bought for just sheer flat damage, right? But stat-wise, it was always worse than your Divine Sunders, in some cases even a Gore Drinker, or even Stridebreaker for some champions, right? With the extra stats being added to Triforce, and the 3-fold strike lasting longer, what you're getting is more meat to fight with, and also in more kitey situations, where you can't really like keep on the enemy champion the entire time, you can essentially keep the base damage you get from 3-fold strike into the later portions of the fight. You know, if you're playing an immobile champion like Darius, for example, or even like a champion that lets you get into melee who gets CC'd a lot, like a Jax or something, there are many situations where you can't really all-attack the enemy because you're CC'd, you're kited, whatever. 3-4 strike being extended to 5 seconds instead of just 3 is a huge buff to that because you can still get that extra AD while running after the enemy. So Triforce is going to be not insanely more stronger, but just more strong, period. Okay? It's going to be more powerful. And I'd say it's going to be more of a choice between Divine Center and Triforce, because before, if you could build Divine, you would almost always just build Divine. But now there's actually a choice between Triforce and Divine, because Triforce is also going to be just as good. And Triforce is by far the one that's better at taking turrets down. Okay? And for Darius specifically, I'd say Triforce is... I wouldn't say it's going to be way better than Strybreaker in every single scenario, but it's going to be more of a viable choice than now, because now almost everybody who's winning games is exclusively going Strybreaker and then going Triforce sometime, right? But now it's going to be a bit more even, with the more mechanically crazy Darius players opting for Triforce in some cases, but I think Stride will still be the better option in more controlled higher elo matches. So yeah, our next change is going to be Sterak's Gauge. Sterak's Gauge is getting a weird change in that if we look at the current version of Sterak's, let me just close this down. Gauge. They basically just added, right, the 25% size and 30% tenacity along with the shield to the active of the item, or the passive rather. But for those of you who've played this game for a while, will realize that like Sterak's already had both these passives like way before. If you look at the previous patches, I'll just control look for it. Tenacity. There we go. Sorry for the Windows noises, but I accidentally pressed my undo hotkey. Anyway, as you guys can see, around the preseason of Season 10, Riot removed these two exact stats and this exact line from Sterak's. So they've literally just added it back to the game without even, like, changing the exact amounts of what you'd get, which is incredibly hilarious to me. But, I mean, it's going to be a really nice item right now. It's already a good item. In my opinion, Sterak's is oftentimes, like, underrated, especially on more beefy juggernauts. But now it's going to be a clear favorite among your Dariuses, your Ilawis, your Sets, you know. And it might be even taken by some of the other more mobile bruisers, because Sterak's with this version makes it so that you can kind of run into a team more and survive a bit longer due to this tenacity and the shield, which is definitely a problem that these kind of champions have. So yeah, that's Sterak's. It's going to be a staple. As for Darius, because Triforce and Sterak's are both buffed, going for the two items as a combo is going to be even more powerful than before, right? By like a 5%-ish margin. It's not that much, right? Or maybe like 15-20% because of the extra tenacity, but still, right? In some specific circumstances. But still, right? It's going to be stronger than before, so you're more encouraged to go for this combo. Our next item, well, 3 items, are Goredrinker, Starbreaker, and Hullbreaker. Let's get into Goredrinker right here. Goredrinker is getting a round of stats all across the board. There we go. The current Goredrinker has... what? Higher Mythic HP. Oh, they're just buffing... I thought they buffed the HP here. No, they're just buffing the Mythic health. Alright, that makes more sense. Honestly speaking, I don't think this buff is going to do too much for Goredrinker. Yeah, I thought they buffed the HP here, but no, they buffed the HP on the Mythic passes, so my mistake, right? But yeah, and it's just by 25. So, my honest opinion on this is that this is not going to really help Goredrinker be built any more than it is right now. Goredrinker absolutely is just terrible, given the current state of the meta. And every single champion who's, like, forced into building Goredrinker is, like, you know, you're forced into building Goredrinker. You know, you don't do it as a choice. You do it because you have no other option for something that does what this item does, okay? Goredrinker definitely needs some sort of, like, it either needs to be balled up in terms of stats, in terms of being given more health or something, or it needs to be given a passive, or the healing needs to be buffed a tiny bit. Because ever since Goredrinker was kneecapped, way before where they removed the 80 and nerfed the healing, it was just never the same item, right? So I don't see this impacting Goredrinker's viability at all, and the champions that wouldn't build Goredrinker would still not build it, right? So it's basically the same as before, in my opinion. Up next, we got a... Oh, we gotta go through the other 2 items, don't we? Yeah. Next, we have our Stridebreaker. And with Stridebreaker, they basically just gave it more AD. As you can see, 10 more AD. Right? They give it more attack damage, 10 more AD. All the other stats are basically the same. And in my opinion, this is kind of huge. Because Stridebreaker is like... The extra AD that Stridebreaker gives means that although you're not doing as much ability, or attack damage, as with Triforce, not nearly as much as Triforce, or as Divine Sunder, for example, Stridebreaker gives you more AD than either of the options. So if you're a champion that relies on their abilities more, then you're going to be doing a lot more with Stridebreaker, because Stridebreaker gives you that extra AD you need to just get that damage through both its active and also your own abilities, right? So I think this is a huge buff for Stridebreaker, and every single Stridebreaker user is going to be happier with this change. Now, obviously, with Triforce being changed and also Divine later, you might see a situation where if a champion has to choose between Stridebreaker and the Sheen items, they just go for the Sheen items, but still, Stridebreaker is a viable option for them. And also some of the jungle champions, for example, like your Nocturnes and etc., who need Strike to hold people down. This is going to be absolutely loved by such champions. And Darius, I'd say Stride is going to have the similar role it has right now. The extra AD is nice, but we don't really buy Stridebreaker for the AD, we buy it for the other stats that it gives and how it rounds out your build and gives you more versatility even without your summoner spells. But in terms of build rate, Triforce is just going to be more viable, so you might build Stridebreaker less overall, but it won't be too much of a change, right? So that's how it is for Darius specifically. Lastly, in this group, we have a buff to Hullbreaker, and this buff is quite interesting in my opinion. So, we get 10 more AD, which is more, it's pretty huge, right? The armor are unchanged, but the other interesting thing is that, I don't think you guys can see this, so I'll just zoom out. But Hullbreaker is given, I'll just open it like this, 5% more move speed, right? This, in my opinion, is really, really huge, right? This basically means that by building Hullbreaker, you get more move speed, obviously, but the move speed lets you do more things, right? It lets you move around the map faster, it lets you kind of maneuver around better, it lets you dodge things better. It's really useful, right? We meme it a lot back when Riot nerfed Aurelia but by removing 5 move speed from her, but move speed is actually insanely huge in this game, because having move speed gives you the power to, 1, pick your fights better, and 2, manipulate your champion's movement to give you more advantageous situations. So Hullbreaker is going to be a massive buy after your mythic or as a third item. And honestly speaking, a lot of the more split pushing juggernauts are going to absolutely love this change. So your Yoriks are going to love this, Ilaoi's going to love this. I think you can build this on Darius too if you're going for a split pushing setup. But I mean, I'm more of a, crush team fights instead of side lanes as Darius and Joyer, right? I think that's the better playstyle for that champion. But I mean, if you're going for split push and you really value AD and the HP from this item, then you're going to absolutely love this, okay? I think what's going to happen is some champion is going to abuse Hullbreaker, so it's going to get nerfed eventually, because with items like these, the best champions who will be using them are champions who break the game, okay? Hullbreaker isn't built by normal champions, it's built by champions who abuse the mechanics of the game. It's one of those items. It's so unique that someone's going to find some way to break it with some champion, and everyone's going to do it and get a bunch of free elo, and afterwards Riot's just going to nerf it. So I can already tell or foresee that Hullbreaker is going to get a nerf due to some champion abusing it. Maybe we'll get a return of split push Scion or something stupid like that. Hope not, because it's super annoying, but still, right? Great change, really powerful. I wouldn't really say that it's buildable on champions that don't typically go Hullbreaker right now. It's just going to be stronger on champions that do go Hullbreaker. So, these changes aren't strong enough to push it on champions that don't use it, basically, is what I mean. Sorry for me doing the other stuff, but I don't care. Alright, that's the 3 items. Next we have Divine Thunder. Now Divine Thunder has also undergone a bit of an interesting change. So all the stats are the same. They basically just hit or changed the Spellblade effect. They changed it to have more base AD and less, like, max health damage. As you can see, before it was 125 base and then 6% max HP damage. And you healed from 68%. That's an odd amount to heal by, but I'm pretty sure it's different based on in-game stats. But you guys get the idea, right? Like, you heal for... The healing is less. The base AD scaling is more. And the target maximum damage is less. What this is going to do is it's going to make it so that Divine Thunder is less of an anti-tank choice. Now, it's still going to be good against tanks, right? Never mind that. It's still going to be like pretty good against tanks as it is right now. It's just going to be worse because against tanks, you really needed that extra target max health damage, right? You really needed this in order to really like wreck a tank's world up. And with them reducing that, it kind of makes things a bit more awkward because, well, I doubt that like a Jax or whatever with Divine is going to start losing against some of the tanks. It's just going to make tanks have more of a fighting chance, which in my opinion is bad. Because basically speaking, tanks are like, at the current moment, they scale so hard with their initial purchases that you're kind of just forced into going Divine Thunder or just playing a champion that straight up beats tanks, okay? Or playing a champion that kind of just like doesn't really care about the lane too much, right? You just farm, you poke the enemy out, and you set up kills for your jungler, that kind of champion. So for champions that do fight, you're kind of forced into, again, playing like an Olaf or a Darius or something, or Fiora, something that kills tanks by default, or a champion who has to go Divine Thunder. Aside from these two choices, you really can't kill tanks consistently. And with how, I hate to put it like this, with how easy to play tanks are, and with how quickly they scale up, this can make top lane insanely annoying to play, where you're kind of forced into picking champions that don't really do a lot of fighting when you're up against tanks. And tank meta is usually like the most unfun meta in top lane. It just absolutely sucks because, I mean, for me at least, because my favorite part of top lane is fighting. I love fighting in top lane, and if I can't fight, I can't have fun. So, again, I don't think the Divine changes will be like putting it out of the anti-tank role. It's going to be more powerful in champions that like have a lot of base AD for sure. So your Juggernauts are going to have a better time with Divine Thunder. And the champions that are kind of wishy-washy and mobile, who don't have a lot of base AD, like your mobile bruisers basically, right? Because they don't have a lot of base AD. So these mobile bruisers will have a worse time using Divine Thunder, which is a bit tricky because like they're the ones who kind of struggle in these kinds of cases. But we'll obviously have to see how it plays out, right? In any case, let me just round out my chaotic group of thoughts. It's still going to have its anti-tank role, but it's just going to be worse. And it's going to be mostly usable by champions that have good, solid base AD, aka immobile Juggernauts, okay? Champions who are like a bit less mobile will definitely feel the hit to their damage when they build the Divine Thunder. So let's get to the next item. Maw of Malmortius. Maw is not really, they didn't really change it too much. They just put the price down. I think it's by like 100. Let's check. Yeah, they reduced the gold cost by 100. I don't think this is going to really make this item buildable for bruisers. Now for ADCs or assassins who, or squishier juggernauts, or I mean squishier bruisers like your Frozen and stuff, who get one shot by mages, this is going to be awesome. Because Maw is not really an item that you build for like, I'm going to build Maw this game to do a lot of damage. It's not really something you plan on building. It's something that you're kind of forced to build as a response to overwhelming AP damage when you have to build AD. You can't go tank, okay? Given this, it's going to be really useful because now it's cheaper. So you can get that nice, quick, easy solution, easy counter to the magic damage of the enemy team faster because it is cheaper, okay? So I would say this is a bit of a nerf
to magic damage in the game overall, and a bit of a buff to the Squisher champions who do like this item, who do build it. Now, those champions aren't a lot, and they don't really like building it, they're kind of forced into it, but they'll still be able to get it faster. So it's this is one of those changes that goes beyond just top lane, right? It's just to the entire game in general. So predicting the exact ramifications of these two specific champions is going to be a little bit difficult, but I kind of just explained what I think will be the impact of this change, before. So yeah. Up next, we got Radiant Virtue. Radiant Virtue changes. I don't really build this item, so I don't know much about like what exactly it does. Radiant. Trying to type in my head. Radiant Virtue. So the stats are changed around. Less HP, less ability haste. Okay, but I'm assuming they've changed the active/passive. So you transcend. Your max health increased by 21%. It's a nerf. Heal for 10% of your max health over the duration. Here it's 3%. Upon you transcending and every 3 seconds after. Okay. They buff the mythic. They nerf this too. Wait, is that a nerf or a buff? So 3% of your max health every 3 seconds after. Right? So they heal for 3% instantly. And they do so every 3 seconds, I guess. Not instantly, but every 3 seconds, 3%, which is 1% each second, right? But now it's a bit more than 1% per second, because it's 10% over 9 seconds, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a buff. What's the price of it? They probably change. Oh my god! Wow! That is a 500 gold decrease. Well, I know the damage items and what they do, so I kind of am more acquainted with the changes, but this is not an item I'm very much acquainted with, so I had to read it to see the changes again. But 500 gold, that's a lot of money, man. You're gonna see supports build this more. You're gonna see tanks who are behind build this more. When you're behind in general, you're just gonna be able to build this item way more easily because 500 is a lot of money in terms of League of Legends. So, yeah, you're going to see this item a lot more. Now, obviously, it is weaker, but I think the price is definitely going to make this item stronger overall, right? And it's not going to be stronger than the old version, but it's going to be more of a common purchase. So, yeah, we're going to see some supports more, as I said, more tanky supports. We're going to see these more on low economy champions, that's for sure. And yeah, it might get a bit more annoying to fight ADs because they'll have extra healing every single game, but still. Sorry, I hit the mic. Next, we have the Force of Nature change. This is not a change that I'm a fan of because they kind of gutted Force of Nature, which was like, as a tank or like a Juggernaut, it was your only answer towards mages. But here we go. More HP, 10 less magic resist, 10 less. That is a lot, right? But this is like the real kicker, Because right now, when you fully stack your Steadfast, right? Yeah, it was Steadfast before too. You get 10% bonus move speed, which is still given to you, right? And before, it straight up quartered. It straight up took away a quarter of all the magic damage that you took. This was absolutely huge. And they nerfed this so much by just giving you 30 magic resist. Now, on paper, 30 magic resist sounds like a decent trade, right? Because now with this activated, you get 90 magic resist. But it is worse on almost every single situation I can think of, unless this is the only magic item you buy. Okay? Because basically speaking, when you build resistances in the game, the more you build, the less of a result you get from each point of resistance that you build, okay? So, the old Force of Nature, or the current Force of Nature passive, kind of bypassed that. Because it straight up quartered all the damage that you took in terms of, like, all the coming magic damage by 25%. It straight up just slashed that. So, if you're in the case where, like, you have 100, 150 MR already,
right? That third new magic resistance is gonna maybe reduce the amount of magic damage that you take by like 5%, 7%, 8%, 10%, like a pathetic amount. But that 25% is just like way more than what that 30 could have ever done if you have, again, like triple digit magic resist numbers. Now, if you don't have a lot of magic resistance on your champion, and you just build Force of Nature, it's going to be pretty great, right? In the newer version with the extra 30 magic resistance. But it's still not going to be as good as this 25% magic damage cut. This was huge. This went beyond resistances. And right, gutting it like this, kind of just... On the one hand, tanks die to mages more easily, but on the other hand, this is a huge buff to mages, right? Because you can't just tank their stuff as easily as before, where you could just build this item and last a lot longer against mages, right? This is a huge buff to AP damage dealers in the entire game, because this item was like a kind of a hard counter in some cases. Okay, so yeah, like all the AP damage dealers are gonna have a way better time with the game. The champions that don't do too much magic DPS will love this the most, because if you're like a Victor or a Cassio or like someone who scales up to do a lot of magic damage DPS, right? You do hate Force of Nature, right? You do hate the old Force of Nature, but you do so much damage that you'll kill whoever has it anyway later on into the game. But the champions that don't do as much magic damage, who do kind of bursts of magic damage, hate the old Force of Nature more, because they don't really do enough DPS to go through this item in time to like kill the person who's wielding it, right? But with a new one, the champions who kind of AP assassins and stuff, right, that I just talked about, who don't have a lot of magic damage DPS, are going to absolutely love it, because they're now able to kill tanks and whoever, like Juggernauts or whatever, who build this item way more quickly, okay? So this is a huge buff to AP assassins, right, to, I guess, kind of frontline AP champions, like your Dianas and stuff. And also, even the scalar AP champions love this too, because again, you don't have to like build 4 or 5 items to kill these tanks who build this item. You can just build like 2, 3, and you're good to go, right? But well, maybe not 2. What's that? Samus Rod? Yeah, no. But still, you guys get the point, right? So, Force of Nature, absolutely gutted. I'm not gonna say it's unbuildable nowadays. You're still kind of forced to build it, but it's just like it's a huge step down. And I'm gonna say this: of all the items that are changed, this is the largest change of them all to a single item, straight up. Maybe like Radiant Virtue is also another significant change due to how much they changed the price by. That's also quite a significant change. And also some of the other items are just straight up reworks, so maybe I guess it's not accurate if you see what happened to Duskblade or whatever. But still, right? Force of Nature is definitely taking a big hit. Up next we got more Reminder. It's just got more AD, like 5 more. Is it 5? Mortal Reminder. 5 more. So I guess Garen's gonna love this. But it's not really anything significant, right? Merc Scimitar, they increase the magic resist from 45 to 40, I believe. Mercurial Scimitar. 40 to 50. Okay, this is an insanely good change. They've kind of hooked AD carries up against mages. With the Maw and the Merc Scimitar changes being cheaper, they've kind of hooked ADCs up. And squishy champions that build magic resist up. But they've taken away greatly from tanks that build magic resist. And also Juggernauts to build magic resist in terms of Force of Nature. So, I guess they're kind of shifting around the role of mages a bit, which I think is kind of good. Because mages one-shotting squishies like that is not that fun to play against. Like, if you're an ADC, getting caught by a stray Syndra ball or something means death to you, right? Like, it's not fun to fight at all against as the ADC, so I get that these changes are kind of gonna make the game more fun for some people. But I feel like the balance of the game right now needs us to kind of reduce the damage, reduce the tankiness from tanks, nerf supports so that AD carries are more independent and then buff AD carries. Because if this is a bit of a tangent, I already know that this is long enough, but at the current state, AD carries, no matter how overpowered they are not fun because you're always tied to a support. Without a support, you are nothing. But with a support, you can easily 2v8 the game, okay? Almost every single problem with ADCs when it comes to the meta is always because of the supports, right? If you go back, every single AD meta is because supports are just too strong, right? They're so strong that if you make ADCs slightly stronger, they just take over the game, right? So in my ideal world, we would nerf support a bit, right? And then we can make ADCs more independent, but, you know, who cares about my opinion, right? So they're not right. So, yeah, I doubt they care about anybody's opinion, aside from people inside, right? But, okay. Phantom Dancer. They've changed the build path. Whoa, that's interesting. Okay. The build path is a lot better now. This makes it a lot better. Because just the long sword meant that it was a bit awkward as you collected like a K of gold. Or even more than that. Passive is the same. This is the same. This is the same. They changed the AD, right? Or the attack speed. Let's see. Dancer. 2080, 20 attack speed. Okay, they added 500 attack speed. That's not that different, right? It's going to be a way better item to go earlier on, but I feel like with IE being a faster rush, you can get a second item. I don't see crit ADCs going this item early at all. Like, this is a buff to early game, right? Because you collect gold at a slower rate earlier on, right? So being stuck on bad components can be really detrimental to you. But, you know, given that you build IE second anyway, not that big of a buff. Attack speed is still good though, so yeah. Collector has higher lethality. This is the assassin cheese now, so let's get right into it. I haven't organized the changes of other classes, so excuse me, right? Collector has 18. What was it from? Collector. The Collector. What a name. 12 lethality to 18. That's actually a pretty significant change. That's quite significant, right? 6 lethality is nothing to scoff over. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun. Zeke is cheaper, has higher armor, lower mana, and okay, so Zeke's convergence. Let's take a look at this. Zeke's convergence. Blood haste, less armor, more health. Okay. Cheaper. Okay. So thanks for the additional 30. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this buff. Alright, this just made it. This is a pretty decent buff to supports, I'd say. You get the item faster, right? So, yeah. Knight's Vow. But the thing is, Zeke's convergence was not really an item that was bought all that much. So you can get why they want to buff it, right? So, yeah. Same with Knight's Vow. No one built Knight's Vow, like, ever. So, I see why they would want to buff the item and give it more armor and stuff like that. So, on the one hand, I don't want supports getting more powerful, but because it's just gonna make ADCs all the more annoying to fight. But it's gonna make bot lane more overpowered, right? But it's gonna make ADC less fun to play, right? This is the whole dilemma with bot lane balance right now. No matter how OP bot lane is, ADC will always be unfun to play because you're codependent on another person. So, not a fan of them giving more power to supports, but assassins do get a lot of love in this patch, so I do get how they want to add more durability to these items. I do understand why they're doing this, so fair enough. Let's just see how it plays out, right, in the patch. Staff of Flowing Water. 50 AP. Less same healing shield power. More move speed. Okay, so less AP, more move speed. And the active is... The active is just buffed by 10 AP. Okay, then. Buff this item. I think they went across the board with the support items, didn't they? Yeah. Like, I've mentioned my grievances of buffing supports like this already, so there's not much for me to say. Runan's Hurricane. Okay. They reduce the attack speed. Crit chance is the same. Move speed is the same. How's the on hit? Not the on hit. The bolts. Okay. They should have added this on hit damage, so that's good. It was always weird that you lost the on hit damage from the recurve bow, and they increased the amount of damage you deal with each of the bolts. I kind of like this change. Rune's Hurricane is a really fun item, in my opinion, so I kind of like it in game, but I don't really want it to be that much stronger because the current ADC meta is so like boring. You see Jinx every single game, straight up. You see her every match. I wish they kind of changed the ADC meta around a bit more so you'd see like a better variety of AD champions, but you know, I mean, I just don't like fighting Jinx anymore. She's too high range, and it's not fun. Anyway, good change. I like the item, but I hope they change the AD meta a bit more. So yeah. Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster has changed because instead of giving you a shield, it just gives you AD when you're up, when you're higher than 50% health. Now, I think this is a huge nerf to ADC survivability. Now, you could logic it in that because you deal more damage, you heal more, so you'll stay alive more, but if you've ever used Bloodthirster in a game where you need Bloodthirster and you checked how much damage you blocked with that shield, it's like thousands per fight, you know? Bloodthirster was absolutely huge. And while this change isn't terrible, it's certainly not great as a survivability item. It's in fact going to be a bit better on champions that are like... It's going to be better on like your Yasuos and Yons, actually. Right? It's going to be better on those champions. And it might be better on Draven too, because he likes the AD so much. Right? And by the end of the game, you're getting 95 AD from one item, so who are you to complain? But still, I mean, Bloodthirster's role as the item you built as an ADC to just heal off of champions and survive for longer is kind of just dumpstered. Let's just put it that way, right? So, yeah, like this is gonna make assassins have an easier time killing ADCs because a lot of assassins have one-shot combos during which you can't actually hit the assassin, right? Like Talon's invisibility, Evelyn's charm. Diana's CC, well, Diana's kind of a AP bruiser, but still. Akali's W, you know, Zed's ultimate. Like, a lot of assassins kind of rely on states where you can't really hit them. And that extra shield helps in those kinds of states, so... I'm not going to say that Bloodthirster is absolutely useless now. I'm not going to go that far. But Bloodthirster is definitely going to be less of a durability item and more of a damage item. That just happens to give you lifesteal, right? So yeah, Moose and Renewer. Less AP by 5. Rest of the stats are the same. 20, 35, 30, 55. They straight up changed the effect, no? Okay. Okay, they should have just changed the item. This would just... Old Moonstone was just the item you got that increased the amount of healing you would do over a fight. Kind of like Conqueror for healers, if that makes sense, right? But it's got a lot cheaper, less ability power, and instead of just healing the champion with the most missing health, you just get, like an Airy, you know? You get like an extra Airy to work with. So, this is kind of going to be a big buff to champions that do a lot of healing abilities, who don't like your Yumis, your Sorakas, who just spam healing abilities instead of just doing it like once, right? So those champions are going to absolutely love this change. This is going to be a bit of a buff to the enchanters. Lord Dominic's. Oh my god, okay. It even does the magic damage extra. That's kind of huge on some champions. That's pretty huge on some characters. Because some of the ADs do like mixed damage. So, oh my, imagine Kog'Maw with this, man. Oh my god. Dude, Kog'Maw, dude, tanks are not going to have a fun time next patch.
Dude, are you serious? Yeah, the ADCs that do magic damage too are gonna go nuts with this. Okay. I mean, they're just kind of... I don't even know, man. They kind of made... This spell is doom for tanks, is all I'm gonna say. Which, given that Riot messed with Divine a bit, I'm fully happy with this. So yeah, it's karma. It balances itself out. Storm Razor changes. Dude, this item desperately needs to be, like, reworked because of how worthless it is. Let's see here. 10 more AD, which is huge. Now, the damage from that... Oh, it scales now. Good. And it gives move speed instead of slowing. That is perfect. That's so good, actually. It's like... It's basically fleet footwork, basically. It's fleet footwork that kind of scales with your damage. Now, is it really that good? Because compared to the other AD items, it doesn't really do that much. And I can't really imagine situations where you would want to use this item. Like, maybe if you're, like, kiting a lot. But in those situations, you just go Phantom Dancer anyway, right? So, and the champions who do get kited a lot, quote-unquote, kind of want the extra attack speed anyway because they're rather lethal. I guess a Draven could use this. But as Draven, you have so many high-priority items anyway that it's like, what, this is like the 6th item on the list, right? You gotta go Bloodthirster, you gotta go IE, you gotta go, you know, Shield Bow or something. So it's like, I guess those kind of for those kind of champions, this is still low on the buy scale, so... I myself, I like Storm Razor as an item. It just needs a little bit of love, and it needs to be reworked. Not a little bit of love, it needs a lot of love. It needs a straight-up rework, because in its current state, it is kind of useless, okay? It just doesn't do, like... The use case for it is so specific that you're rarely going to run into it, right? Because what's the point of move speed as an ADC? To avoid damage, right? To avoid damage while you're in combat. Because this, you have to hit the enemy to get the move speed. Isn't that just the purpose of, like, a Bloodthirster or something? Right? Avoid damage. I mean, you tank damage, but you're kind of not taking it. You know, it's not as bad. So, yeah. Would you rather have 55 AD or 95? You know? So, yeah. Item needs a bit of love. Rapid Fire. This item is so worthless right now. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert on ADC meta. Right? But... this item is so trash right now. Right now, Rapid Fire is so trash. This thing does nothing, man. Like it's so bad. It's the most fun Zeal item of all. Don't get me wrong. But, like, keep in mind, you're building a Rapid Fire instead of, like, an IE or a Navori's or, like, Phantom Dancer. Phantom Dancer is so good that it basically invalidates every other Zeal item, right? So you get into very rare situations where Rapid Fire is better than Phantom Dancer. And just look at the stats, man. Like, these stats are pathetic. And Phantom Dancer's stats aren't that great, but the 30 extra bonus attack speed after attacking him for 4 times makes the stats of it way more worth it, right? If you just look, where's the cost analysis, right? Like, when you activate the thing, the stats are so much more worth it. Whereas with this, the stats are absolutely disgustingly pathetic. Right? So it's like every time an AD on my team builds Rapid Fire, I just go insane. Because of how worthless of an item this is. Right? And it's like, I guess it makes sense if you're trying to kill champions that are out of your range. Right? But you're never going to pull that off with just one auto attack. And you're sacrificing so much of your damage just to land one auto attack that it's not even worth it to delay your entire build by 2.5k gold. That, like, tangent aside, the changes, they added AD to it, which is very much welcome, right? And they've changed the... Okay. So it's basically the same thing. More AD, less attack speed, and higher cost. 3k gold? 3,000? Yeah, this is like a luxury forefront item at best. That is so much gold to be putting on rapid fire for how little it does. Because it doesn't give you a lot of any single stat. It gives you some of all the stats. And you don't need some of all the stats. You need an item to do one thing really well, right? So, yeah, I don't see rapid fire being too useful unless you're like an AD champion, like an AD heavy auto attacker crit champion that likes the extra range. And I use him as an example for all these because how perfect of an example he is, but Draven could use this kind of. But why would you? When would you build this? Right? Like, when and why would you build this? It's just, I don't know. I don't see the use case for rapid fire changing that much, right? So, yeah. Then I found the item. It certainly is stronger. The shuffling out of stats has definitely made it a better choice stat-wise. But it's still lacking something. And if it was the same price as before, I'd be like, alright, fine, it's a decent choice. But with them putting it at 3,000 gold, which is 500 more, I just can't see this item being like more bought or whatever, you know? Kraken Slayer, what have they done here? Kraken Slayer. I'm just gonna find the items from here, kind of like I do in League. So they've gotten the AD of this item. More attack speed, similar crit chance, and then 2 damage. That's what they changed, right? Every throw they got plus 20, plus 60, plus 45%. Bonus magic damage? What did this increase damage by 50%? Oh my god. What? Okay. That's such a wild change. So they want to force ADCs to building both Kraken and LDR to kill tanks. Not either. Right? Because LDR increases both magic and AD damage. So it increases both the physical damage your champion deals and also the magic damage that this item deals. Right? Now, it kind of applies at the same rate as the true damage. I think this is going to be kind of huge here. Kind of huge. It's not going to be a great item to buy first. Obviously, it doesn't have a lot of great stats. You're better off with like a shield blow or something, or just your other legendaries first. But when you get Kraken, once you already have a good bed of stats, man is going to like kick like a mule. Because this thing, if you got a DPS like a tank down, you're going to just grind them to dust. And if that's not enough, get an LDR and do it even better, right? So, they've kind of changed Kraken's kind of... Okay, Kraken has the similar role as before. It's just... you have to buy it later. Because if you rush this, you're going to get, like, completely dumpstered in lane by champions who don't rush this, right? The stats are terrible. And the auto attacks, it's like, the later on in the game you go, the more attack speed you have, the more lethal tempo scales and etc. So you get use of this passive later on in the game as opposed to before, right? Oh, it's not a mythic anymore. What? That's so weird. Okay, so I was just describing, oh, it's going to be built later. It's no longer going to be built as a main mythic anymore. That makes sense, because it's just a legendary now. Okay. This is quite interesting, because Kraken Slayer now does the exact same thing as LDR, except Kraken just does more damage, like flat, whereas LDR scales more damage up until, for like high health opponents. Right? Huh. Interesting. So I guess you just go for your old build normally anyway, and just buy Kraken later on to do some tank killing. But this is going to be good on more than just tank. It's going to be good on against everybody. Because that bonus magic damage, it's more impactful against champions that don't build a lot of resistances, right? So other ADs, your Juggernauts are going to hate this. Kind of assassins too, if you can hit them. They're going to be hurt by this a lot more, but in those cases you want like a shield, don't you? Which you'll be able to get at, actually, with Kraken Slayer. So that's kind of huge, actually. Kraken Slayer has just got like a role if you're playing a champion that tests around like lethal tempo now, so Jinx, Kokomo, then Kraken is going to be absolutely huge. And I think there are cases where you'll build this over IE, straight up. There are cases where you would build this item over IE. So slower attackers like your Jhin, your Draven, etc. go for IE, and then your fast attackers go for Kraken Slayer. So okay. I mean, yeah, this got another tank killing option that's easier to get, I guess. Am I a fan? It's so much cheaper. 400, man. Are you serious? This is a huge buff to Kraken Slayer. Because again, the true damage is only effective against champions that build a lot of resistances. Right? This doesn't really have that problem. Okay. Mythic. Alright. Man, what a blast of changes that was. Alright, Gale Force. Gale Force has lower AD, higher attack speed. I mean, lower AD, lower attack speed, and higher move speed. It gives you 7% extra move speed. But I think this is kind of an exchange with the Mythic passive, because the previous Gale Force, or the current one, gives you 2% bonus move speed. Whereas this one just gives you the 7 straight up. This is straight up a buff, by the way, because before, you had to build like 4 legendaries to get like move speed higher than this gives you this will give you in the future. So it's definitely a buff. And the insane thing here is, and it also gives you now new myth capacitors that's even more stats to make up for Gale Force. And this actually kind of blew my mind when I first saw it, because the damage is straight up a buff, right? 180 to like 180 to 350 to 180 to 315 to 150 to 350, right? So it will do worse earlier on, but I mean, you're going to get it by the time it's like 200, 210 anyway, right? But the scaling is actually insane, because 250, is this like, is it just flat 250, or is this like a scaling? I'm not sure. The screenshot is not too communicative, but I hope to God this is not 250% of your physical damage, and if it is, I hope it's not total damage. Because if you're getting this like at level 9 or level 10, you're looking at like straight up like 500, 680 damage from Gale Force alone. Now it's going to be physical, mind you, and champions have more armor naturally anyway, so it might not be as insane as the old Gale Force, but it also increases to 60% as an execute. It's even better. Like, dude, they buffed up Gale Force so much, man. Gale Force is going to be so much more powerful than before. Okay. The rest of us are going to have a fun time fighting ADCs, aren't we? Legendary. Dude, what are they keeping as a mythic? Okay. So Shield Bow is same stats across the board. Attack speed is oh. Yeah. They cut out the attack speed. Same stats elsewhere. And the shield amount is 250, 630. Less shield. But it does give you more attack speed rather than bonus AD. They've nerfed Shield Bow, but now it's like the Sterax for ADCs. So that is kind of huge. Right? That's kind of huge. Straight up. Yeah, you no longer have to sacrifice your mythic for an item as an ADC that will just save you. You can just build this as a legendary, but I really hate this. I truly hate this, because this reminds me of back when, like, one of the previous renditions of Phantom Dancer was that it just gave you the shield like this, right? And the fact that it was a legendary instead of a mythic, and I don't think mythics were even a thing back then, but having an item that just gives you a shield to an ADC is not fun to fight at all, because they're just more durable, right? And they're a squishy champion too. And because they have all the other damage options as their... I'm assuming they're going to add more mythics to ADCs, but because they have damage mythics still, they have to sacrifice, like, arguably the most important item in their whole build just for durability, right? So I'm not a fan of having to deal with this, right? Static Shift. Static is back! Static is back! Woohoo! Absolutely love Static Shift. Really fun item. I do believe it's like a different version of it. There's no point for me
comparing it to how it was before. So 45 AD, 12 attack speed, 20 crit chance. Decent amount of stats, right? It basically just gives you wave clear if you're an ADC, right? Now, the thing is, this kind of feels the same role as Runaan's Hurricane right now. The two items do the same thing, right? So it's like, I guess if you're a one and done champion, you might like Static Shiv. But if you're a champion who auto attacks a lot like a Twitch or something, maybe you go for Runaan's, and that scales with your that works with your ultimate too, doesn't it? But I don't know. This item won't really have too much of a home because again, it does fill the same role as Runaan's now. So, I guess you go this if you want more AD. Now, Vores is now a mythic, so that is pretty huge. I think the stats are just the same. Oh, I think he had AD in the game for Gale Force, where it's scaled to 250, but he hasn't revealed the Gale Force scale. Yeah, that confused me. What I'm saying is, when he showed us the Gale Force screenshots, he had items in-game that gave him 250 physical damage. He didn't show us how much it's scaled by. So it's not, fortunately, it's not 250% AD, because that'd be insane, right? It's just what he had, given the build he had in the practice tool before. So, Gale Force, gonna have better stats, but it's not gonna be as OP as I thought it would be if it had that scaling. Now, they've also made Infinity Edge a mythic. Dude, they made crit strike damage a actual thing? Okay. Not gonna lie, I like this change. Kind of. You made a choice between Novoria and Infinity Edge anyway. Infinity Blade, if you guys remember the mobile game. Anyway. ADCs had to make the choice between these two items anyway. So it makes sense that they would be bumped up to legendaries. And it's an interesting choice, but I really hate this. Because with a mythic choice, you actually had like a choice, right? Do I go for the tank killing? Do I go for the mobility? Do I go for the durability? There was an actual choice between the mythics. But now the mythic choice for ADCs is just damage. It's just damage. Now, on the one hand, right? It might like make the choice a bit like it's gonna be more fun to play for ADCs, but it's gonna be way less fun for other champions to fight against ADCs, because before you could only choose one of the three, but now you have access to all of the three. You have access to your tank slaying, you have access to your durability, you have access to your mobility. I guess Gale Force, they kept it as a mythic. So that's good. I'm still not a fan of them making Shield Bow a legendary. That is a disgustingly toxic change in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I guess it's going to be a bit tough to... Also, there's also another thing where, because Novoria and IE are mythics, champions who go Gale Force can't go for them right now. I kind of like that, honestly. So, like, Jinx can't go IE anymore if she wants Gale Force. But she went Kraken before anyway, so, like, this is one of those things that I have to see in game, because they've kind of changed the entire ADC system. I'm going to give my opinion on it towards the end of this section, because I feel like I need to speak on this for a lot longer. And I also have to see the assassin changes, so yeah. Prowess Claw. Shoot the stats around after dash using a stealthy next attack on a champion deals. Whoa. Slows the target. Whoa. Okay. So it's just extra damage each 5 seconds. That's not that insane, actually. Yeah, they kind of gutted it. What? Yeah, they kind of gutted this item. This should not be a legendary anymore. This should not be a mythic anymore. They gutted this item. I wish that was a bit communicated a bit more clearly, but still. Thank you for the reporting. Yeah, this is kind of weird. They straight up just like gutted the item. But I kind of like that Prowlers is removed. That's the change I love, because Prowlers made so many champions just straight up not have counterplay, right? Which is absolutely toxic, right? It was absolutely toxic to have to deal with that. So I'm kind of happy about it, right? So Duskblade is actually getting an insanely new change. And this is one of those item changes that I kind of wanted to talk about for a while. But basically speaking, Duskblade is instead of just being like your invisibility thing, it's now getting like, let's just read the stats off, right? So they're keeping the stats the same, right? They're keeping the stats the same. So AD, lethality, ability has. But instead of dealing damage, like dealing flat damage on every attack you do out of like when you hit someone with a damage, instead of doing extra damage, that's like a flat, you deal execute damage, like 50% extra damage to whatever you already deal, based on how much HP a champion has. And instead of getting invisibility, you get untargetability. Now, untargetability from non-structures, it's functionally the same as invisibility, except you're visible. You're visible, right? It's like Akali's W, but you could see her, basically, right? You can't right-click them. You can't attack them aside from AV abilities, but you can see them. Now, the thing about Duskblade before was that there were rarely cases where that invisibility actually did something, right? Everybody knew where that champion who just killed your ADC was, where they were going to go and what they were going to do. So I guess it takes away the possibility of a few tricky Shaco plays or whatever, but that invisibility didn't do too much either. Now, you have this untargetability, which is like a bit of a nerf, I guess, as opposed to the invisibility, because it does like take away that playmaking. But the additional 50% damage that you get is so crazy. Because, like to an assassin, man, that's just like, they basically gave Prowler's Claws extra damage to Duskblade. So you get both the invisibility and the extra damage from this one item, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Okay? So, sorry for Dragon, I was finding the other change on my other monitor. But yeah, there's absolutely a huge buff to a lot of assassins, right? And if, what's it face? If Prowlers is downgraded to Legendary now, you could build it with Duskblade to get a lot of extra damage, but I mean, this thing does enough. They kind of switched around the actives, didn't they? Now Prowlers does the extra damage, whereas Duskblade does the execute. So yeah. I mean, Prowlers didn't have execute before, it just had flat 50% damage, but now Duskblade just does it against whoever you're killing, so it's functionally the same, right? Yeah, this is a huge buff to assassins. Now we got Yumu's. Yumu's needed changes. Nobody bought this item ever, unless you want to do like early roaming. But now it is a mythic. Now, they kept the active the same. Okay. You generate stacks. Okay. Get up to 100 stacks while moving. Get up to 50% of the auto combat based on number of speed. Okay, so you get auto combat move speed. Okay, 10, 20. Sure. Oh my god. 8 AD per item? Are you serious? Okay. Man, if you're a roaming assassin right now, it's cringe, but you gotta go Yumu's. Because you get so much move speed out of combat, and it gives you a lot of lethality to just kill someone and then just go away and roam again. So this item is great for your Talons, your Kianas, you know, champions who do a lot of work outside of lane earlier on. Those champions are going to absolutely love Yumu's, okay? Okay, so now that we're done with all the items, let's talk about how I think the game is going to change as a consequence of these items, okay? Basically speaking, overall, I think bot lane will definitely be stronger, right? Bot lane is already the strongest role in the game, right? The entire game right now is bot-centric. It's going to be even more so once this patch goes into effect. And on top of that, right, Riot has also buffed assassins to bring down ADCs, but instead of just, like, changing out ADC's kits, they've also buffed every single support item. They've made them all cheaper, all better. So, despite assassins getting all this extra stuff, you really gotta just, like,
take the game quickly as an assassin and just like win it early. So Yumu's Ghostblade kind of playstyle, because if you don't, and the AD support gets like 2 items, you won't be able to do much to them anyway. Okay? So it's like, the game's gonna get even more bot lane centric, right? I think mages overall will be weaker, because the squishy champions of ADCs have better AP choices available to them. Supports and ADC, they're gonna be both stronger. Assassins are gonna kind of love the changes, but then their targets are hard to kill, so I'd say assassins are kind of gonna be the same-ish. Again, mage is a bit weaker because the main protagonists of the game are hard to kill, ADCs. I'd say fighters and juggernauts are gonna straight up hate the changes. Fighters gonna hate these changes because, like, assassins and etc. got additional stuff to help them deal with the fact that bot lane is now hard to kill, but fighters didn't really get much aside from just some more stats. Okay, we'll see how much that comes into play, but most of the stats that are given help out juggernauts more than they do the mobile bruisers, you know? So we'll have to see, but I think juggernauts are definitely gonna like the patch more, especially the split push juggernauts. Expect to see like a surge or like popularity of like your Nesses, your Yoriks, your Ilawis. They're gonna absolutely love like side lane juggernauts basically, right? Especially with the new Halberg changes. As for our boys in terms of Darius, Seth even, I think Seth's not going to be that much stronger. I think arguably Seth's going to be even worse now, right? Because the current state of the meta really, like, it's not fun for Seth, and he's not going to have any, like, a new mythic now. He doesn't have a good mythic either way. Darius, I'd say, he's going to like these changes quite a bit, right? Darius is going to like these changes, like, quite a bit. And tanks, I'd say, they're going to hate the game. Because they might be good earlier on in lane, but they're getting absolutely shredded by ADCs now. And their only choice that made them really tanky against mages just got robbed of them. So yeah, that's my analysis of how the game's going to be. It's going to be way more bot lane centric. So yeah, and I also did my analysis for every single class. Now, I hate that this whole thing took an entire hour, roughly. So there's not a lot of matches in this video, but it is what it is. I wanted to stuff both of them into one because I gotta give you guys the, you know, the matches and the updates. Let me know if you guys like this kind of 2-part videos where I do games in one and then the updates in another. I'll probably not do these again unless we get into like really serious changes in the future. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the format. Anyway, I'll see you boys again. Peace out.